Hi, I'm Sean. Welcome back to this weekly astrology report. I'm looking at key transits for the week and then look at each sign. Scroll down for you sun, moon and rising sign. Let's dive into the highlights. So on Sunday, September 7th, we have a lunar eclipse in Pisces, what astrologers are calling the Great Emotional Detox. Even though the eclipse peaked on Sunday, its dreamy emotional ripples will echo throughout the week. Pisces, the sign of intuition, compassion and spiritual surrender, asks you to release what no longer serves you. This could be outdated beliefs, toxic relationships, or self-doubt. A quick example. If you've been clinging to a job that drains your soul or a habit that clouds your clarity, this is the week to say, thank you, but no more. Trust your gut. Pisces energy is like a cosmic Wi-Fi signal. The more you tune in, the clearer the downloads. Then on Wednesday, September 10th, my birthday incidentally, we have the Sun Conjunct South Node in Virgo. This alignment is like a spotlight on your inner critic. The South Node represents the past, and in Virgo it may highlight perfectionism, overthinking, or self-judgment. A quick example. Notice where you say things like, I should be more productive, or I'm not doing enough. Flip the script. I'm healing, I'm evolving, I'm enough. Clean out your mental clutter if you can. Declutter your desk, your calendar, or your self-talk. Virgo loves order, give it a fresh start. Then on Saturday, September 13th, we have a Mercury Cazimi in Virgo. A Mercury Cazimi is like Mercury sitting on the sun's throne, a moment of pure clarity and insight. In Virgo, it's especially sharp, analytical, and healing. If you've felt mentally foggy lately, this is your reset button. Meditate, write, or speak your truth. The universe is listening. Also on Saturday, Mars enters Libra, so expect graceful power moves. Mars, the planet of action, enters Libra, the sign of balance and relationships. This shift encourages collaborative action, and I guess some much-needed diplomacy. We're talking about trying to find harmony in conflict. This is a balancing act, I think. A quick example. Instead of pushing your agenda, ask, how can we meet halfway? Whether in love, work, or friendship, this transit favors win-win solutions. Channel your passion into partnerships. Remember, we have an ongoing Saturn Retrograde in Pisces. Please see my video on this. Saturn Retrograde continues to ask us to ground our dreams. Pisces may inspire big visions, but Saturn wants structure. It's a reality check for us. Don't fear the slow burn. Progress is happening, just beneath the surface. Let's have a look at each sign, so please scroll down. This week, Aries, the stars are stirring up transformation in your 12th house of endings and healing, and your 6th house of routines and wellness, thanks to the Pisces lunar eclipse and the Virgo lineup. You're being called to release subconscious patterns that no longer serve you. Think self-sabotage, burnout cycles, or emotional baggage. The eclipse invites deep spiritual cleansing, while the Sun-South Node conjunction midweek helps you let go of perfectionist tendencies in your daily life. By Saturday, Mercury Cazimi in your 6th house brings a flash of clarity around your health, habits, or work systems. It's a brilliant time to reorganize your schedule or start a new wellness ritual. And with Mars entering Libra, your 7th house of relationships, you'll feel a shift toward more balanced and collaborative partnerships. Whether in love or work, diplomacy becomes your secret weapon. I suggest clean your space, clear your mind, and connect with others from a place of mutual respect. You're aligning your inner world with your outer goals, and it shows. Taurus. This week's astrology activates your 11th house of dreams, community, and future goals, and your 5th house of creativity, romance, and joy. The Pisces lunar eclipse on Sunday echoes through your social sphere, encouraging you to release outdated group dynamics or goals that no longer align with your evolving vision. It's a cosmic cue to dream bigger and surround yourself with people who truly support your growth. Midweek, the Sun-South Node conjunction in Virgo lights up your 5th house, asking you to let go of perfectionism in your creative or romantic life. You don't have to be flawless to be fabulous, just authentic. Then on Saturday, Mercury Cazimi brings a brilliant flash of insight into your passions. Whether it's a creative project, a flirtation, or a playful idea, you'll feel mentally sharp and inspired. With Mars entering Libra, your 6th house of work and wellness, you're ready to take action in a more balanced way. Think collaborative projects, beautifying your workspace, or refining your daily habits with grace. Try to reconnect with your joy. Whether it's painting, dancing, or flirting, do it with heart, not with pressure. Gemini, this week's energy lights up your 10th house of career and public life, and your fourth house of home, roots, and emotional foundations. The Pisces lunar eclipse on Sunday sends waves through your professional world, urging you to release outdated ambitions or roles that no longer reflect your true calling. It's a moment to realign your career with your soul's purpose, not just your resume. Midweek, the Sun-South Node conjunction in Virgo activates your fourth house, inviting you to let go of inherited patterns or family expectations that may be holding you back. It's a beautiful time to heal your relationship with your past and create a more nurturing home environment. On Saturday, Mercury Cazimi in Virgo brings a flash of insight into your emotional world. Journaling or talking with a trusted friend could unlock powerful clarity. And with Mars entering Libra, your fifth house of creativity and pleasure, you're ready to take bold action in love, art, and play. Flirt, create, express. Your charm is magnetic. Reimagine your work-life balance. You're allowed to be both ambitious and emotionally fulfilled. And this week shows you how. Hi Cancer, the Pisces lunar eclipse activates your ninth house. This brings attention to beliefs, long-term goals, and learning. You may feel the need to release outdated perspectives or step away from commitments that no longer align with your direction. The Sun-South Node conjunction in Virgo highlights your third house. This is a time to examine communication habits, thought patterns, and relationships with siblings or neighbors. Let go of mental clutter and simplify your message. Our Mercury Cazimi also occurs in your third house, offering a moment of mental clarity. Use this time to write, speak, or organize ideas. A conversation or insight may help you see something from a new angle. Mars enters Libra, activating your fourth house. This shifts energy toward home, family, and emotional foundations. You may feel motivated to take action around living arrangements or family dynamics, with a focus on cooperation and balance. If you can, try to release limiting beliefs and take thoughtful steps at home. Hi Leo, the Pisces lunar eclipse activates your eighth house. This brings attention to shared resources, financial entanglements, and emotional depth. You may feel the need to release attachments or obligations that no longer support mutual growth. The Sun-South Node conjunction in Virgo highlights your second house. This is a time to examine your values, spending habits, and sense of self-worth. Let go of patterns that limit your ability to manage resources or recognize your contributions. The Mercury Cazimi also occurs in your second house, offering a moment of insight into financial planning or personal priorities. Use this time to organize your budget or clarify what matters most. Mars enters Libra, activating your third house. This shifts energy toward communication, learning, and short-term planning. You may feel motivated to speak more directly, engage in discussions, or take action on ideas. Hello Virgo, hope September is going well for you, and happy birthday. The Pisces lunar eclipse activates your seventh house. This brings attention to partnerships, agreements, and interpersonal dynamics. You may feel the need to release patterns or connections that no longer support mutual growth. The Sun-South Node conjunction occurs in your first house. This is a time to examine how you present yourself and how past versions of your identity may be limiting your current direction. Let go of self-definitions that no longer reflect your experience. The wonderful Mercury Cazimi also takes place in your first house, offering a moment of insight into your mindset and personal goals. Use this time to clarify your intentions and communicate your needs. Mars enters Libra, activating your second house. This shifts energy toward finances, values, and material priorities. You may feel motivated to take action around income, budgeting, or resource management. Hi Libra, the Pisces lunar eclipse activates your sixth house. This brings attention to routines, health, and work habits. You may feel the need to release patterns that affect your physical or mental well-being. The Sun-South Node conjunction in Virgo highlights your 12th house. This is a time to examine unconscious habits, hidden fears, and emotional baggage. Let go of stories or behaviors that keep you stuck in the past. Our Mercury Cazimi also occurs in your 12th house, offering a moment of insight into your inner world. Use this time to reflect, journal, or meditate. A private realization may help you move forward. Mars enters Libra, activating your first house. This shifts energy toward personal goals, self-expression, and physical movement. You may feel motivated to take action on something that reflects your current priorities. Hi Scorpio, the Pisces lunar eclipse activates your 5th house. This brings attention to creative projects, romantic connections, and personal expression. You may feel the need to release attachments or habits that block your ability to enjoy or create. The Sun-South Node conjunction in Virgo highlights your 11th house. This is a time to examine group dynamics, friendships, and long-term goals. Let go of outdated affiliations or plans that no longer reflect your direction. The Mercury Cazimi also occurs in your 11th house, offering a moment of insight into your social life or future vision. Use this time to clarify goals or connect with people who support your growth. Mars enters Libra, activating your 12th house. This shifts energy toward rest, reflection, and behind-the-scenes work. You may feel motivated to address unresolved matters or take quiet steps toward healing. Hi, Sagittarius. The Pisces lunar eclipse activates your 4th house. This brings attention to home, family, and emotional foundations. You may feel the need to release attachments or patterns related to your living situation or family dynamics. The Sun-South Node conjunction in Virgo highlights your 10th house. This is a time to examine your career path, public image, and long-term goals. Let go of roles or expectations that no longer reflect your direction. The Mercury Cazimi also occurs in your 10th house, offering a moment of insight into your professional life. Use this time to clarify your goals or make decisions related to leadership or visibility. Mars enters Libra, activating your 11th house. This shifts energy toward friendships, group projects, and future planning. You may feel motivated to take action within your community or align your efforts with shared goals. Hi Cap. The Pisces lunar eclipse activates your 3rd house. This brings attention to communication, learning, and local connections. You may feel the need to release habits or relationships that limit your ability to express or absorb new ideas. The Sun-South Node conjunction in Virgo highlights your 9th house. This is a time to examine beliefs, long-term goals, and educational pursuits. Let go of outdated philosophies or commitments that no longer support your growth. The Mercury Cazimi also occurs in your 9th house, offering a moment of insight into your worldview or future plans. Use this time to reflect on your direction and refine your goals. Mars enters Libra, activating your 10th house. This shifts energy toward career, leadership, and public roles. You may feel motivated to take action on professional matters or redefine your ambitions. Hi Aquarius. The Pisces lunar eclipse activates your 2nd house. This brings attention to income, possessions, and personal values. You may feel the need to release financial habits or attachments that no longer support your goals. The Sun-South Node conjunction in Virgo highlights your 8th house. This is a time to examine shared resources, emotional bonds, and long-term commitments. Let go of patterns that create imbalance or dependency in financial or emotional exchanges. The Mercury Cazimi also occurs in your 8th house, offering a moment of insight into joint ventures or psychological patterns. Use this time to reflect on trust, boundaries, and shared responsibilities. Mars enters Libra, activating your 9th house. This shifts energy toward travel, education, and belief systems. You may feel motivated to explore new ideas, take a course, or engage in discussions that expand your perspective. Hi Pisces. The Pisces lunar eclipse activates your 1st house. This brings attention to self-image, personal goals, and physical presence. You may feel the need to release outdated versions of yourself or habits that no longer reflect your current direction. The Sun-South Node conjunction in Virgo highlights your 7th house. This is a time to examine relationship patterns, agreements, and interpersonal dynamics. Let go of roles or expectations that create imbalance or limit growth in partnerships. The wonderful Mercury Cazimi also occurs in your 7th house, offering a moment of insight into how you relate to others. Use this time to clarify communication in relationships or reflect on shared goals. Mars enters Libra, activating your 8th house. This shifts energy toward shared resources, emotional depth, and long-term commitments. You may feel motivated to take action on financial matters or explore deeper emotional connections.